Gosh. What the heck? Where'd my music go? Hey guys! This always happens to me. Good morning! It's morning time. It's morning time. Ugh. Oh no, my pomegranate. It has become erect. How's it going, fellers? What's all this then? We're gonna summon some demons. That's what we're doing today. I lied to you all, see? Oh hey, I have some of those books, let's go! Alright. That's dangerous. But welcome everybody, my name is Babi Whiskey. I am the #1 storyteller of the Beastlands. And today, we are gonna be peeling a pomegranate and reading some spooky stories. Not gonna lie, wait, I need my avatar. Where am I? Fresh. Where am I? My little boy. I think this happened last time too, where I was trying to do something with my real tech. But it was being all dumb. Yeah, it's ritual time, fellers. It's because I'm down here? No, what the heck? Is real tech not working? Oh, you know why? It's because it's because Discord, it's a Discord reactive image, so you gotta do the thing. You know, right? The thing. Arigato! Thank you, son. There I am. Hey gosh! Ooh! Today we're gonna summon some demons! Ooh! I'm just kidding, no ritual here. Gonna give myself a head pat. So now every time you guys redeem a head pat, I'm just gonna pat myself on the head. Not bad, huh? Yeah, guys haven't seen Scared Babby for a while. But now it's time. It's time for a little Babby scared you-ness. Today's kind of random, not gonna lie. I don't know what got over me, I was just feeling kind of spooky, kind of silly. Who's a good boy? Me! I'm a good boy. See, I could give myself cheek rubs. Hey Geovix, how's it going? Oh yeah, but how will you handle this? I don't know. Chick rubs. Like this. Little chick rubs, just for me. Sen, can you give a head pat for us? Sen? Well, she made me coffee though. She literally came in and she made me coffee. She made me coffee, so you know she's here. Good morning, everybody. If I sound groggy, it's because I am. So, what do we have planned for today? Storytelling, obviously. I got scary stories to tell in the dark. Ooh. Scary stories to tell in the dark. Retold by Alvin Schwartz and the drawings by the awesome Stephen Gamble. You guys recognize these drawings, right? This book is chock full of them. Look at this. Look at that. That is so spooky. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. I love this stuff. What is that book doing here? I got flashbacks. Look at this. See, I didn't think this through. Not gonna lie. I didn't think this through. The second part of this stream. Oh no, I'm sorry, Geovix. I'm sorry to scare you. I'm sorry. The second part of this whole thingamabob. Let me make it just put this here. My stage is falling apart. Just like this ritual. The second part of this is also me peeling a pomegranate. So I've actually got myself a knife. Fancy. Got myself a knife so I can cut open the pomegranate. And I don't know, it just gave me like this weird vibe. I was watching I mentioned this on an archive stream. I was watching Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities, and there's this one episode that got me all scared and shit, and I went to the kitchen because I was like, oh, I don't feel so good. So I went to the kitchen and I started like peeling pomegranates, and it had like this gory feel. Like, look at these seeds. Look at those seeds. Like, they look so, I don't know, it's just vibe, I don't know. They scared me. So I have water and pomegranate seeds here. Yeah, look how red they are. Look how red they are. And just like the act of peeling a pomegranate and trying not to like squish the little granules. They're so delicate. They're super delicate, so like they'll just like pop. Like a little eyeball in your hand, like pop. Also, special shout out there to Doña Pompas, Miss Pompas, who gave this to me on my birthday. Like, what the fuck is this? But I love it, like, it's so cool. I don't know if you guys have some sort of phobias. Viewer discretion is advised. Look at this. It's just, trust me, it's just a plant, guys. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Look at this. That is some alien. That is some alien stuff right there. Look at this. I didn't have a chance to choose a soundtrack for the background. You guys want to sniff? All right, everybody, sniffer. Alright. I'm pretty sure this smells like dust, but like the curvature, just everything about this thing is really fucking cool. And I keep it in a glass container too. So you guys are special. You guys are special. You guys get to see this curiosity of mine right here. Alright, you guys sniffle? All good? Exoskeleton of a small alien? Probably. Doña Pompas probably hunted down a little alien. Who knows? Alright, everybody drink some Wawa? Ah, that's hot. What the fuck? That hurt. Ugh. Ouch. I burned myself. Thank you, son. But without further ado, I guess we can start. There's not much here. We got plenty of scary stories. Tell in the dark. I have 2 copies, by the way. One is all fucked up. One is all fucked up. And I didn't think this through because I'm gonna be peeling a pomegranate, but I also have to like read. I didn't expect to find Babi Whiskey on right now. Why not? I have a schedule though. Oh my gosh. Sen just brought something to my attention. Look at this guy. Look at this little guy. Jackie gave me this guy. Thank you, Jackie. Look at this. I didn't have any scary music to put in the background, but I guess my background music is good enough, right? I have ADHD, schedules look just like gibberish to me. All good. But he'll be joining us. Look at this little guy. Let's put him here. Let's put him behind that pomegranate. Ooh. Eh. Eh. Little guy. Alright. Don't even worry about it, Sentinel Sam. Scary stories to tell in the dark. Chill, spooky, lo-fi beats. Does that exist? Let's see if that exists. Let's see if that exists, guys. You guys mind? I hope you guys don't mind. It do? Ooh, maybe? Let's see. What's the worst that can happen? Chill. Spooky. Chill Spocky. Lo-fi. Oh, it's live right now, actually. Here you go. If you guys want to listen, it's actually live right now. But I'll also have it playing on my end, alright? That way you guys don't feel so left out. Let's say, I don't know, you can't hear it for whatever reason. There we go. Nice. Is it louder than me? Should I put the volume down? I can't tell. There we go. Send you and your tutors. You and your tutor hooters. Big ol' honker schnocker. Big ol' tooty snooty nose. Stinky head. Doo-doo. Hey, what's up, Leo? You're good? It seems good. Alright. Well, we got some spooky stuff now. Looks like you're on the verge of melting down the most possible. Honestly, it's kind of cute. Thank you. Thank you. I'm super scared right now. Can't you see? We're about to read some scary stories to tell in the dark. Now, here's the real question though. Do you guys want to start from the beginning? Or do you guys just want me to choose like a random one? Like, look at that. Look at that. You guys want me to choose a random one? Oh my god, look at this guy! Look at the schnooter on this guy! This is like me for real, for real. I'm doxing myself. My god. Alligators! This one... You know what? This one attracted my attention. There's quite a schnoz on this one, yeah. This one attracted my attention, but so did this one, because he's wearing little high heels. Alright, alligators or horses, guys? First come, first serve. Alligators or horses? Sen? Alligators or horses? Oh, not too bad. Someone said horses. Alright, this one's called The New Horse. It's really short. What a great way to start. A new horse, guys. Alright. This is gonna suck. This is gonna be hard because I need to peel this bad boy. And I also need to read. So wish me luck, alright? Let's maybe I could put this here. Ooh, aliens. Look how ripe and red this bad boy is. Look at that. Look at that. It still surprises me. Are you guys ready? You guys got your hot cocoa? You guys have your stuff? Ooh, spooky knife that I got from my kitchen. Ooh. Oh, should I put like a viewer discretion thing? Because pomegranates can look pretty gory, and it may have that phobia of the holes. Is that something I should put up? You know what? Let's cover our bases, guys. Fucking knife. Ah! That's scaring me. Ow! Tag your pomegranates, yeah. Pomegranate gaming. I don't know how to write a viewer discretion. I don't know how to spell discretion. Discretion. There we go. Is advised. What should I write though? Pomegranates are scary. And if you have a phobia of pomegranates, then please leave. Watch out. See, it wasn't very professional, but it was still pretty funny. It made me laugh. And hopefully my my message came across. There we go. There we go. Easy peasy, right guys? Easy peasy. So I guess what I'm reading first is viewer discretion is advised. Pomegranates are scary, and if you have a phobia of depictions of gore or holes, watch out. Pretty self-explanatory, right? I have these nuts phobia. Oh shit. Me too. Wait, pomegranates, I gotta leave. I'm sorry, GeoVix. I'll let you know how the stories go, okay? I'll let you know how the stories go. Cool, we have our story, we got our pomegranates and our knife. I think we're ready. I think we're ready. I'll be putting the seeds in here because they get pretty messy. Ebby, you're not part of the stream yet. Okay, you'll come in as a jump scare at the end. I mean, there's not gonna be a jump scare. I promise, guys. Alright, our first story. A new horse. Ready? A new horse. That was so scary. I'm like stalling. I'm sorry. My brain is working slow today. Jump scares won't work on me. Oh no. You know what? Hold on. Let me get you guys a little closer. See, I'm like stalling for time. Well, why? It's just a story. These aren't scary or anything. I'm just a little guy. There. Would you be willing to try party animals? Probably. Probably. I just don't have the funds to buy it right now. Also, my PC can't run 3D games for some reason. Okay, you ready? You ready? Alright, a new horse. I didn't think this through. Let me get this. Sen. Sen. Never mind. Never mind. I can do it. I don't. If I use Sen for anything, I'm gifting a sub. I'm just kidding. No, don't quote that. Alright, look at this. Wow, that's really bright actually. I was doing spooky maps yesterday in VR chat. My tolerance is pretty high right now. Yo, if you got any good recommendations, let me know. Cause I've been looking for good spooky VR stuff. I know you guys want to hear this story. I'm sorry, I keep stalling. Ebby, go away. Here, let me give this to Ebby. Ebby, go. Go play with this pomegranate. Pomegranate gaming. Okay, two farmhands shared a room. And they were roommates. Ooh. And they were roommates. I think that's the scariest part. One slept at the back of the room, and the other one slept near the door. After a while, the one who slept near the door began to feel very tired early in the day. His friend was asking what was wrong. An awful thing happens every night, he said. A witch turns me into a horse and rides me all over the countryside. Hey, yo, witch gaming? You have a roommate. Pat the boar? Oh, I forgot to see that. Oh, haha, I have a roommate. Alright guys, let me pet the boar. There we go. Wait, is she a hot witch though? For real, is she a hot witch? Any hot witches in the chat? Any hot witches in my area? Bro complaining about witches riding him, bro. Some of us, we want that. I think the hardest part about peeling a pomegranate is trying not to cut these little guys. Like there's already some seeds peeking out. And his friend was like, you know what, friend? I'll sleep in your bed tonight. If you know what I'm saying. I'm just kidding, that's not what the book says. We'll see what happens to me. Alright. Oh! Look at this. We did it. Alright. About midnight, an old woman who lived nearby came into the room, and she mumbled some strange words over the farmhand, and he found that he couldn't move. Is that sleep paralysis, maybe? Possibly? If you're saying VR chat, they have an event called Spookality coming up. User submitted maps showcase for everyone. Ooh. 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 Look at this spider. That sounds like fun. I've had sleep paralysis before. It fucking sucks. For real, for real. I've never had sleep paralysis, so I can't relate to this farmhand. Alright, let's see what happens next. So he couldn't move, and then she slipped a bridle on him, and he turned into a horse. My biggest nightmare. It's me turning into a horse. This is really hard, guys. Like, I'm trying not to pierce these little guys. I'm really trying. I know it's pretty kinky, right? The horse thing. The next thing he knew, she was riding him across the fields at breakneck speeds, beating him to make him go faster. And soon they came to the house where a party was going on. There's a lot of music and dancing. Oh no, social interactions. No, I failed. There's blood. I failed. I'm not supposed to pierce any of these. I'm failing so hard. Look, the first pomegranate seed of the night, the day, and it's already bloody. I'm gonna eat it though. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, it's pretty good. Alright. There's a lot of music and dancing. I lost it. And they're having a big time inside, and she hitched him to the fence and went in. Yo, what the heck? This witch likes to party? This witch likes to party? Alright, here we go. While she was gone, the farmhand rubbed against the fence until the bridle came off, and he turned back into a human being. Look at that. Ooh, look at all those seeds though. That's so tasty. Yeah. She turned him into a BDSM horse and brought him to a party. Why is he unhappy? Social interactions, social anxiety, most likely. Oh, she left him outside, lame. Yeah, she didn't even bring the horse inside. Rude. What if he wanted a party too? So he rubbed off sorry. He rubbed against the fence until the bridle came off, and he turned back into a human being. Then he went into the house, found the witch, and spoke those strange words over to her. And with the bridle, he turned her into a horse. Damn, he must have like had to have memorized everything. Also, quick before I continue, do you guys want me to put the seeds here or in here? Ooh, how the turntables. Just look how red that looks. That's juicy. That's all the seeds we have so far. But should I put them here to see how many we have? Or should I just leave them here? I'll let you guys decide. You decide. Alright, so then he rode her to the blacksmith and had her fitted with horseshoes. What the fuck? Isn't that kind of scary? Isn't that kind of morbid? After that, he rode her to the farm where she lived. So he knew this woman. Was that mentioned before? An old woman who lived nearby. Never mind. Yeah, he knew. So he rode her to the farm where she lived. And look at this guy. Look at this snooty guy. Look at him. Oh, that explains the hoops. You know what? I have a pretty good filly here, he told her husband. But I need a stronger horse. Would you like to trade? Ooh, they trading. Dude, wait, what the heck? He's trading the woman to her husband for another horse? In my bowl? Oh, I got you, Geovix. I like the water option, yeah. The old man looked her over and he said he would do it. So they picked out another horse and the farmhand rode away. Damn. How the tables have turned. Her husband led his new horse to the barn. And he took off the bridle and went to hang it up. And when he came back, the new horse was gone and instead stood his wife. What? And instead there stood his wife with horseshoes nailed to her hands and feet. Dun dun dun! Wait, that's not a scene. Get out of here. There's this. Come here. And that's the end of the story. What'd you guys think, huh? First story of the day? Not bad. Not bad. That was kind of spooky. Lots of spooky stuff. I feel like I've heard something like this before, right? But it was like not a horse, but like a different animal. Shape-shifting women. And then like they get what's coming to them. Not bad. I am terrified of horses. They're alright. They got big old schnauzers. They're just really big dogs, honestly. They're mountable dogs. Here we go. Here we go. We gotta big them. My seeds. My seeds don't fall. They crash around me. This is hard. Goddamn. Alright. Well, the next story was the other one I was looking at. The one that intrigued me. It's called the alligators. Ooh. I keep dropping seeds everywhere. Eh. Eh. You know what? I want to get rid of this. This looks ugly. I just put it off over here. Man, if only someone would redeem the hydrate redeem, and then the streamer can actually drink some water. I'm just kidding. That's not your responsibility, guys. I just thought it was funny. I was really spooked by the pomegranates part. Yeah, me too. Pomegranates are very spooky. Oh my god! Thanks for the little guy sipping, Rip. Little guy sipping. Stop redeeming little guy sipping. He's sipping so much. He's sipping. Oh my god. Geovix, you got the gotcha. Your gotcha got away. Better luck next time. Oh. So tasty. Normally I don't really like Sen's coffee, but today— oh, another sipper. But today it's on point. Today the coffee's on point. Thank you, Sen. Whoa! Who's squishing Ratsney? Whoa! Look, I'm shrimping. Oh, it looks like I'm eating the pomegranate. Look, that's cute. Oh, more! Oh my god, more sipping! Rat, stop! Rat, stop! Rat, stop! Don't worry. Who redeemed gotcha? Geovix? Don't worry. I gotcha. Get it? I gotcha. So funny. I'll give you guys 2 free gotchas, okay? Just give me a sec. I don't remember if it's in action groups or in commands. Ha, ja. Alright, this one's for Geovix. Okay, that one's not for Geovix. This one's for Geovix. Oh, the mind boom. Ta-da, Geovix! You got Artie Ursa! Yay! And then Ratsney. Ratsney, this one's for you. Bam! You got Mihu! Congratulations! Alright. So hopefully you guys like the horse. The next one is alligators. Ooh, alligators. Poggers. Poggers! Alright, a young woman in town married a man from another part of the country. He was a nice fella. They got along pretty well. There's only one problem though. Every night, he'd go swimming in the river. Sometimes he'd be gone all night long and she would complain how lonely she was. Chuck E. Cheese poggers? Yes! How did you know? Bro, going out swimming in the river. Exactly, Corvus. Bro leaving his new wife alone and she's lonely. You know what that means? Do you know how many guys want a lonely woman like this every night? But no, this guy's out there swimming. He's out there swimming. Bro's got priorities though. Sorry, babe. Me and the boys, we going out swimming. Yeah, fuck this guy. I want a lonely woman. Yeah, me too, Ripskip. Me too. You know what? This couple had two young sons. And as soon as the boys could walk, their father began to teach them how to swim. Oh no! Oh no, why are you bringing your kids to the swimming party, man? And then he took them swimming in the river at night. Often they would stay there all night long and the young woman would stay home all by herself. Bruh, if this ain't... Bruh. Take your woman swimming. You taking your son swimming, you don't take your own woman swimming. What's wrong with you, bro? After a while, she began to act in a strange way. At least that's what the neighbors said. She told them that her husband was turning into an alligator, and that he was trying to turn the boys into alligators. That's a weird way of saying that, you know. Oh, you're right, Rat. You're right. What if she can't swim? She married one of the lizard people. You think so? Think this is one of Como's folks? So she telling people her husband's turning into an alligator and she's trying to turn the sons to. Alright, what happens next? Everybody told her there's nothing wrong with a man taking his son swimming. And it's a natural thing to do. And when it came to alligators, there just weren't any nearby and everybody knew that. This wasn't Florida. They're probably like in Maine or something. Are there any alligators in Maine? I don't know any alligators. You know what? Hold on. It's really hard to like... There. Also, don't worry. That's not my face. That's the cam. See? This is the camera. This is the camera. That's a camera, guys. I promise. You know, it's really hard to... It's fine. Also, I'm almost done with this part. Husband's taking the boy swimming all night instead of boinking the hot wife? No villagers? That's not normal. Exactly. You look so high-tech. I know, right? I got a green eye and a red eye. What do you call that? Heterosexual? Heterochromia? Sorry. Wrong hetero. My bad. Early one morning, the young woman came running into town from the direction of the river. She was soaking wet. She said a big alligator and two little alligators had pulled her in and had tried to take her... had tried to get her to eat raw fish? These alligators are fancy. What the heck? Feeding a woman raw fish? They went where her husband and son said, They were her husbands and son, she said, and they wanted her to live with them, but she had gotten away. The doctor had decided she had lost her mind. And now I have to turn the page. Yeah, they're taking her out for sushi. Alright, let's see what happens next. I have to turn the page. Hup. Any alligators pictures? Let's see. Yeah, we got an alligator picture! Look at that! Look at this alligator picture. No means no. Exactly. That's so cool. He's got like a person hand. Funny little alligators. Bro drew a crocodile though. But that's not important. This is a children's scary book. I mean, this is a book for adults. Scary. Scary adult stories here. So the doctor decided she was crazy. And he put her in a hospital for a while. And after that, nobody saw her husband and boys again. They just disappeared. Dun dun dun. But now and then, a fisherman would tell about seeing alligators in the river at night. Usually it was one big alligator and two small ones, but people said that they were just making it up. Everybody knows there aren't any alligators around here. Ooh, that's pretty scary. Stories for scary adults. I mean, scary stories for adults. Yeah, exactly. Not bad, huh? I like that one. Another shapeshifting story. The last one was about a horse, and now this one's about alligators. And you know what? I was wrong about the husband, because I said he didn't want to take his wife swimming, and turns out he did. But she's the one that didn't want sushi. She's the one that didn't want to go swimming with the boys, so... Who's at the wrong here? Also, I can't grab this. This is literally the last seat on this, and I can't grab it. There we go. See, this is why I said something about holes, because it has like holes in it, and I don't know if any of you guys are scary about that. I don't know if any of you guys are scared of holes. It looks like beeswax. I'm kind of curious. Hold on. What's in there? What if the wife was the wife was the one with the horse story? Nah, she'd have like horseshoes nailed to her feet and hands. I'm curious about what's in here. Alright, never mind guys, there's nothing in there. There's nothing in there. Nothing in there. Grab these nuts. I wish I had a hole. I know, right? You could put so many things in a hole. And I'm talking about stuff you dig like in the ground, okay guys? I'm not talking about other stuff. Like earth. Like you dig a hole in the earth, okay? Don't be thinking stinky stuff. I guess I can keep going. You know what, yeah, I'll keep going. I don't know why I started in the middle of the book. I was intrigued by that horse picture. But we can keep going. Stinky. I'm talking about the other stuff. Oh no, not the other stuff. Yeah, nothing stinky, Ratsney. It's all good, Sentinel Sam. We bustin' here. Alright, this one's called Room for One More. So scooch over, guys. We gotta make room for one more. Ready? This is like the most uncomfortable experience of my life. Like, I'm trembling. And I'm trying not to pop any of these bad boys. Okay. A man named Joseph Blackwell came to Philadelphia on a business trip. He stayed with friends in the big house they own outside the city. And that night, they had a good time visiting. That's a weird sentence. That night they had a good time visiting. But when Blackwell went to bed, he tossed and turned and couldn't sleep. Sometime during the night, he heard a car turn into the driveway, and he went to the window to see who was arriving at such a late hour. Who was showing up in the middle of the night, right? In the moonlight, he saw a long black hearse filled with people. So it's like what would you call that? A long black hearse. Are hearses usually long? I guess they have to be to put like people in the back, right? I don't know. When they said long black hearse, I imagine kind of like a limousine. Like a black limousine. There's a bunch of people inside, but this is a hearse, so there's probably a dead body in there. Yes, yes, okay. It was me. Oh great, Sentinel Sam's outside, guys. Let's go. Come on, we're going shopping. Let's see. The driver of the hearse looked up at him, and when Blackwell saw his queer, hideous face, he shuddered. Also, that's what the book says, okay? The driver of the hearse looked up at him, and when Blackwell saw his queer, look at that, queer, hideous face, he shuddered, okay? So it's not just me making up words. I know that means something different nowadays. Okay. He just happened to be ugly, okay? The driver called for him though. Hey bro, there's room for one more. And then he waited for a minute or two and then he drove off. That's kind of scary. Imagine pranking people at night and just driving to their house, and then when you see someone peeking out of their house, you're like, hey, all right guys, here we got another one. And then you get your friend Tommy, who has like the loudest voice at night, and you're like, all right Tommy, tell him the thing. And then Tommy's like there's room for one more. And then y'all just sit there and watch the other guy from the window panic. It's funniest shit I've ever seen. I've definitely never done this before. The book is from a different time. It truly is. Truly. Alright, let's see what happens next. In the morning, Blackwell told his friends what had happened. You were dreaming, they said. I must have been, he said. But it didn't seem like a dream. After breakfast, he went to Philadelphia, and he spent the day high above the city in one of the new office buildings there. Hey yo, Corvus! You actually got Babi Whiskey on a pull of gacha? That's what Blackwell said. I'm just kidding. Also, what's this stigma of like your friend telling you something happened? Like what is this? I hear it all the time in all the stories. Like the only story I haven't heard this happen was the horse one. His friend was actually very supportive. Like, if your friend tells you they saw something, like why do you automatically just say, oh bro, you were dreaming? Bro, you were dreaming. Like, give them the benefit of the doubt. Blind boom. Give them the benefit of the doubt and like investigate with them. Like, look what's going on here. They're black. What's it called? They're gaslighting Blackwell into thinking there's who's streaming. That's not a good friend, guys. Damn. Alright, so he goes back to Philadelphia, right? And now he spends a day in one of those new office buildings high above the city. Late in the afternoon, he was waiting for an elevator to take him down to the street. But when it arrived, it was very crowded. Crowded elevators, huh? Typical. One of the passengers looked out and called to him. There's room for one more, he said. And it was the driver of the hearse. Blackwell was like, nah dude, no thanks. I'll get the next one. And the doors closed and the elevator started down. Wait, was that the whole story? Oh, you got Selic! Sentinel Sam, you got Selic! Congratulations! So they tried to calm down and think about it before they say that again in public like a madman. No, Corvus, you gotta support your friends. Even if they're a little crazy. Also, why was the guy from the hearse in an elevator? Not just... If it's a ghost, that makes no sense. Alright, let's turn the page. Are there any pictures here? There's pictures! It's just statues though. Wait a minute. No thanks, said Blackwell. I'll get the next one. The doors closed and the elevator started down. There was screeching and screaming, and then a sound of a crash, and the elevator had fallen to the bottom of the shaft. Everyone on board was killed. What the fuck? Wait, did Blackwell hop on? No, he said no thanks, I'll get the next one. That's crazy! So he dodged a bullet. Bro dodged a bullet. I was the elevator. I don't. Elevators always kind of sus, yeah. That's fucking crazy. Sounds like a premonition. Wait, did the guy from the hearse die too? I don't think that's the point of the story, Babi. True. Dodge the bullet there, boys. Alright, the next one's called the Wendigo. The next one's called the Wendigo. I don't know what this one's about. Probably a Wendigo or something. I have a hunch. Alright. A wealthy man wanted to go hunting in a part of the northern in a part in northern Canada where few people have ever hunted. He traveled to the trading post and tried to find the guide to take him, but no one would do it. It was too dangerous, they said. Well, we all know what's gonna happen here, right guys? Finally, he found an... Oh. Yeah, you know what? This book is from a different time. This book is from a different time, but I'll give it the benefit of a doubt. And assume there's someone from India there. And they're not just using the word Indian for a native, you know? So I'll give them a benefit of the doubt, okay? Scariest part of Canada. Yeah, there's, you know, people from India visit Canada all the time. Alright? Alright, I'll keep reading. Finally, he found an Indian who needed money badly, and he agreed to take him. The Indian's name was Defago. What? What kind of name is that? Oh well. I don't judge people in their names. You know what? That's a classy name. Congratulations, Defago. They made camp in the snow near the large frozen lake, and for 3 days they hunted. But they had nothing to show for it. The third night, a windstorm came up, and they lay in their tent listening to the wind howling, and the trees whipping back and forth. Sheesh. They were listening to that Willow Smith song with the whipping hair back and forth. Those trees were rocking that night. It's the Buddha! Canadian Buddha. There you go. Let's see. To see the storm better, the hunter opened the tent flap, and what he saw startled him. What did he see, guys? There wasn't a breath of air stirring, and the trees were standing perfectly still. What? Yet he could hear the wind howling. I think that's pretty scary. When like your auditory and visual senses, like, they don't match. Kind of like when stuff is moving but like there's no sound. That's kind of scared. So I feel this guy. Well, he certainly didn't see John Cena. Exactly. And the more he listened, the more it sounded as if it were calling Defago's name. Ah shit, I have to do a windy sound? What does wind sound like? God damn it. Oh, it's not pronounced Defago. It's pronounced Defago. It called Defago. I must be losing my mind, the hunter thought. I'm losing my mind listening to this story. Yo, there's feet! Guys, we struck it rich. Look at these feet. Look at these feet. Got little feetsies on here, man. In the snow of all things. That must hurt. That will cause your toes to bleed and get frostbite. Don't walk out in the snow barefoot, guys. Not safe for Twitch, exactly. Ooh. Alright, let's see what Defago is thinking about this, because the wind's calling his name. But Defago had gotten out of his sleeping bag and was huddled in the corner of the tent. His head was buried in his arms. What's this all about? The hunter asked. It's nothing, Defago said. But the wind continued to call for him, and Defago became more tense and more restless. Defago! Defago! Suddenly he jumped to his feet, and he began to run from the tent. But the hunter grabbed him and wrestled him to the ground. You can't leave me out here, the hunter shouted. The wind called again, and Defago broke loose and ran into the darkness. Ooh. The hunter could hear him screaming as he went. Again and again he cried, "Oh, my fiery feet, my burning feet of fire!" And then his voice faded away and the wind died down. At daybreak, the hunter followed Defago's tracks in the snow, and they went through the woods down towards the lake and out into the ice. But soon he noticed something strange. The steps Defago had taken got longer and longer, and they were so long no human being would have ever taken them. And it was as if something had helped him hurry away. The hunter followed the tracks out to the middle of the lake, and then they disappeared. At first he thought that Defago had fallen into the ice, but there wasn't any hole. He had thought something had pulled him off the ice into the sky. But that made no sense. As he stood wondering what had happened, the wind picked up again. Soon it was howling as if as it had the night before. Then he heard Defago's voice. It was coming from up above, and again he heard Defago screaming, "My fiery feet! My burning feet!" But there was nothing to be seen. Yo, our hunter got scammed? Nah, he was just a scammer. You think so? I mean, I don't think he got paid. The guy that ran off? Ah. Now, the hunter wanted to leave the place as fast as he could. He went back to the camp and packed. And then he left some food for Defago. And he started out. Weeks later, he reached civilization. Well, that's kind of sweet of him. It's like, you know what, Defago, I know you're out running barefoot, but I'm gonna leave some food out for you, okay, friend? I'm like, damn, that's kind of sweet of this hunter. I can't grab these. Like, I'm struggling. I'm struggling. What the heck? Now the following year, he went back to hunt in that area again. And he went to the same trading post to look for a guide. Bro coming back after that weird shit happened, he brave. Also, he didn't yield anything from hunting there, so why would he go back? Oh well. The people there could not explain what had happened to DeFago that night, but they had not seen him since then. Ooh, he went missing? Maybe it was the Wendigo, one of them said. And then he laughed. It's supposed to come with the wind, and it drags you along at great speed until your feet are burned away. And the more of you... Wait. And more of you than that? And then it carries you into the sky and drops you. But it's just a crazy story that some Indians say. A few days later, the hunter was at the trading post again. An Indian came in and sat by the fire. He had a blanket wrapped around him, and he wore his hat so that you couldn't see his face. The hunter thought there was something familiar about him. He walked over and asked, "Hey, are you DeFago?" The Indian didn't answer. "Do you know anything about him?" But there was no answer. He began to wonder if something was wrong, and if the man needed help, but he couldn't see his face. "Are you alright?" he asked. No answer. To get a look at him, he lifted the Indian's hat, and then he screamed. There's nothing under the hat but a pile of ashes! Ah! It was DeFago! Hey! Good job, Sentinel Sam, that's a good one. Too much bravery is indistinguishable from stupidity. Get it? Because his face was gone. DeFago, I got you. What the heck? Doltrax, you got Corvus! Congratulations! Whoa! Also, thanks for the head bonk, Doltrax. I'll be back when I'm at my house. Expect another bonk, baby. Thank you. Looking forward to it. Damn. So does this Wendigo just like target people? And then like he just happens to know their names? I wonder what that's all about. I don't like how these pomegranate seeds are floating. So I'm like knifing them down. I guess they're floating because like I punctured them while I was taking them out from the pomegranate itself. There we go. Look at all those pomegranate seeds. Look at this. Ah! Sorry. Look how much fruit we yielded. Look how ripe and red those puppies are. That's so tasty. These are gonna be so good. You just grab, literally, you just grab a spoon and you just pop them all in your mouth. We pomegranating today. This one was kind of cool. It was definitely longer than the other ones. Yeah, it's way longer. Not bad. Ooh, dead man's brains? We got some soup. We got some soup. Home sweet home. Dead man's brains. Yeah, palm that granite, exactly. Here, let's see what this dead man's brain is all about. Look at this. The fruit of our labor. So juicy. See what I mean about morbid? Like, you guys aren't experiencing what I'm experiencing, but goddamn, like, this is so hard to, like, peel, because you don't want to pop these bad boys. This is very difficult. But I'm having a lot of fun. Alright, let's get some dead man's brains up in this business. Fuck. Alright, hold on. I have to be very delicate. Look at this. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Look at this. Oh, you got Sen! Congratulations, Corvus. Look at this. It feels like cartilage. Cartilage. That scared me. Hold on. Just bite into it and show us? Heck no. Heck no. I don't want to bite into this. Look how scary that is. I like how this looks. I'm actually gonna keep it here. This looks really nice. There we go. Dead man's brains. Oh, this is different, guys. Spooky streams, I hope it's scary. Well, this isn't a story, fellers. This is different. This scary story is a scary game that people play at Halloweens. But it can't be played whenever the spirit moves you. So you can't just play this game whenever you feel like it. You guys ready for the game? I just remembered, I made soup from a hot dog water last night. Was it good though? So you can't just play this game whenever. You can only play it on Halloween. So here's how to play it, guys. The players sit in the circle in a darkened room and listen to a storyteller describe the rotting remains of a corpse. Each part is passed around for them to feel. What? In one version, a player is out, and if he or she screams or grasps in fright, oh, I read it wrong. So in one version of the game, a player is considered out, like you lose the game, if you scream and you're scared. So that's how you lose. So basically, you sit in a circle, the storyteller describes the rotting remains of a corpse, and you pass around parts. It doesn't say what those parts are. It just says you pass around parts and someone's describing it, and if you scream, you lose. I didn't understand it, but now I do. It was delicious, good. That's some good soup. Alright, in another version, everybody has to stay in the end, no matter how scared they get. So bro, if you're scared, you're still in that circle. There's no breaks for you. You gotta touch every one of those parts. So here's a story, okay? Once in this town, there lived a man named Brown. It was years ago on this night. He was murdered out of spite. Wait, bro, are we rhyming? We rhyming? Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, so this is a story that the storyteller has to say, and I'm reading it out to you guys. Alright, pretend I'm passing stuff around, okay? And if you guys scream, you lose. Alright, here's the story again. Also, I fucked up. I see it, okay? Don't pass the pee-pee. No, that stays in a box somewhere. I don't know. Once in this town there lived a man named Brown. It was years ago on this night, and he was murdered out of spite. We have here his remains. First, let's feel his brains. And then I'll pass you like a red squishy tomato. Ooh. Now here are his eyes, still frozen in surprise. And then I'll pass you guys some grapes. Some peeled grapes. This is hard, hold up. Ooh. I need a knife. Fuck. Alright guys. We knifing. There we go. Sorry, I got distracted. So here are his eyes, still frozen in surprise. And this is his nose. And I'll pass you a chicken bone. And here is his ear, a dried apricot. And here is his head, rotting flesh and bone. Oh, his hand. And it's a cloth or rubber glove filled with mud or ice. But his hair still grows, a handful of corn silk or wet fur or yarn. And his heart still beats now and then, so I'll hand you a piece of raw liver. And his blood still flows. You dip your fingers in it, and it's nice and warm. And then it's a bowl of catsup thinned with warm water. Oh, so this is like a little game you can play with little guys. You can scare the little guys with this stuff. And it tells you like what objects to have. That's so cool. Very creative. And that's all there is, except for the worms. They're the ones who ate the rest of him. And then I'll hand you guys a handful of wet cooked spaghetti noodles. That's really cute. This would be really fun to do like in a kindergarten room. Yeah, that's it. Not bad. It's just a cute little game to scare the little guys. They don't know any better. Nah, such a fake game. Use the real thing. Where are we gonna find a dead body at this time of day? Where are we gonna find it, huh? Alright, this one's called Man, Carry Your Basket? Ooh. You just let me worry about that. Thank you, Sentinel Sam. I'm sure you know where to find these bodies. Alright, this one's called- wait, I already said that. Man, carry your basket? Salt your stink, mish? Mish? Salt your stink? Salt your stink, mish? Alright. We got another fella here. Sam Lewis spent the evening playing chess at his friend's house. It was about midnight and they finished their game, and he started home. Outside it was icy cold and quiet as a grave. Guys, remember back in the day where you go visit your friends and you guys would just play chess all day? This was before video games, guys. You guys would just play chess all day, all the way till midnight. You lose track of time. You're like, damn, that was a good match of chess. When you just go home. There's only room for one Sam. Wait, what if I change the name to Sentinel Sam? So it's a little more immersive. It's a little more immersive. So that we're not talking about Sam Lewis anymore. Now we're talking about Sentinel Sam. Hey, bro just finished his chess match with the homies. He's heading home, it's midnight. Also, it's icy cold outside and quiet as a grave. Uh-oh. Yeah, let's hope nothing bad happens, okay? For the sake of my chat, since Sam is here. As he came around the turn of in the road, he was surprised to see a woman walking ahead of him. Hey, you got Wolverine, Geovix! Congratulations! Uh-oh, Sentinel Sam sees a woman. Scared him. He didn't expect to see a woman in the middle of the night. She was carrying a basket covered in a white cloth. When he caught up to her, he looked to see who it was, but she was so bundled up against the cold it was hard to see her face. Good evening, Sentinel Sam said. What brings you out so late? She didn't answer. Stranger danger after all, right guys? What? A real woman? No, blasphemy. In these stories, your woman's either an alligator wife, or a horse, or a witch. So let's see what this woman is, Sam. See what this is, guys. She didn't answer. And then he said, "May I carry your basket?" So she handed it to him. From under the cloth, a small voice said, "That's very nice of you." And that was followed by wild laughter. I don't know, I couldn't think of any wild laughter. That was a good attempt though, right? See. Sentinel Sam was so startled that he dropped the basket and out rolled a woman's head. He looked at the head and stared at the woman. "It's her head!" he cried. And he started to run. And the woman and her head began to chase him. What? Do you think she just like snatched her own head from the floor? Just like yoink! And then just like chased him? Soon the head caught up to him and it was bounded to the air and sunk its teeth into his left leg. Sentinel Sam screamed with pain and he ran faster. But the woman and her head stayed right behind, and soon the head leaped into the air again and bit into his other leg. And then they were gone. Oh? Is she a Dullahan? Possible. I don't know if this is the end of the story. I have to flip the page. Ugh. Look at this basket. There's probably a head in there, huh? Huh, that's it. Are your legs okay, Sam? She really bit into both of them, huh? Right? I mean, I know some people are into biting, but my safe word is pineapple juice. Exactly. Oh, wow. Not bad. We got 3 short stories. This one's called Other Dangers. I don't think this is a story. I think this is just a chapter. Most scary stories in these books have been passed down over the years, but the ones in this chapter have been told only in recent times. They are stories of young people often tell about the dangers we face in our lives today. Oh, nice! Well then, what was the other one? Oh, it's called... The chapter we just finished is called They Eat Your Eyes and They Eat Your Nose. These are scary stories about all kinds of things. The ones told here about the grave, a witch, a man who liked to swim, a hunting trip, and a market basket. There's also one about worms eating a corpse. Your corpse! Not bad. I didn't know this. There's like different chapters. That's a deceptive title. She ate my legs! Exactly. Well, now I kind of want to go back. What's before this? Whoa! Jump scare. That was the haunted house. This one's from the chapter. He heard footsteps coming from up the cellar stairs. There are ghosts in this chapter. One comes back as a real person. Another takes revenge on her murderer. And there are other strange happenings. I can't feel my arms! Fair. Dang, do you guys want to hear footsteps in the cellar? Or do you guys want other dangers? Other dangers... I feel like other dangers is stuff we already like read now and then. Yeah, I think footsteps in the cellar looks more interesting. Like, look at this guy. He's like, hey, I'm gonna go check I'm gonna go check what's in the cellar, okay? I'll be right back. Okay. Yeah, let's do this one. We're going backwards. Up. Yeah. So here's the thing. And then I show you guys this. A picture of this in my locket. Here's the thing. Very spooky. Yeah, you know what? He do be hidden that gritty. Ooh, the thing. Oh man. I don't like that picture. It's like staring at me. You know what? If it stares at me, it's gonna stare at you guys too. It's making me uncomfortable. Alright? This is for you. It's making me uncomfortable, it's gonna make you uncomfortable. I'm just gonna read this page and then put it back. Ted Martin and Sam Miller. Look, another Sam! Another Sam! Ted Martin and Sam Miller were good friends. They were roommates. That's how you don't drink salt water, folks. They spent a lot of time together. On this particular night, they were sitting on a fence near the post office talking about one thing and another. There's a field of turnips across the road, and suddenly they saw something crawl out of the field and stand up. It looked like a man, but in the dark it was hard to tell for sure. Then it was gone. But soon it appeared again. It walked halfway across the road and then turned around and went back into the field. Aw, bro's just shy. Bro's just shy. Yeah, another Sam. It's as if the name Sam might be connected with the spooky and Halloween? Possibly. Who knows? Ooh. Ooh. So, the thing that's showing up is just a little shy. Got social anxiety, just like us, for real, for real. Then it came out a third time and started towards them. But by now, Ted and Sam were scared, and they started running. And when they finally stopped, they decided they were being foolish. And they weren't sure what had scared them, so they decided to go back to get a better look. Has that ever happened to you guys, where you guys just like, ah, what is that? And you just run? And then you guys like, are like, wait. Honestly, that could have just been a cat. So then you go back and it's just a cat. Like, oh, I was scared for nothing. Cough cough. Halloween comes from the Celtic celebration of Samhain. Cough cough. Yo, fun fact? Fun fact, for real, nice. Celtic celebration of Samhain. That's amazing. I didn't know that. Alright, so the bros were like, you know what, maybe we're being silly. Maybe we didn't see anything, right? They weren't sure what scared them, so they went back. Pretty soon they saw it. For it was coming. For it was coming, what? It was coming to meet them. Oh no. It was wearing black pants, a white shirt, and black suspenders. Yo, he dressed the part though. Wanna know what's scary? Sure. Is it scarier than someone in black pants, a white shirt, and black suspenders? Sam said, I'm gonna try to touch it. And then we'll know if it's real. So he walked up to it and peered into its face. It had a bright, penetrating eyes. The eyes were sunk deep into its head, and it looked like a skeleton. Ted took one look and screamed, and again he and Sam ran, but this time the skeleton followed them. And when they got to Ted's house, they stood at the doorway and watched it. It stayed out in the road for a while, and then it disappeared. 1 year later, Ted got sick and died. Toward the end, Sam sat up. Wait. A year later, Ted got sick and died. And toward the end, Sam sat up with him every morning. At night, Ted died. Wait, the night Ted died, Sam said he looked like the skeleton. Dun dun dun! Carpeted bathroom? Yucky. That's kind of yucky, Chocoboco. That truly is disturbing. Ted touched the peepee, didn't he? He told Ted not to touch the peepee. Exactly. Dude, so this story kind of reminds me of this it's kind of like a documentary. Mockumentary, probably. I don't know if it's based off of true events or not. It's called Lake Mungo. And it surrounds an investigation on the disappearance of a young girl who was a babysitter in the town. And it's the traditional, like, oh, she was a bright soul, she was friendly, she wouldn't hurt a fly. And throughout the how do I say it, the movie, you kind of get to know more about her, and you start noticing that she's becoming more paranoid. And during a camp trip, they find her like screaming and crying, and nobody really knows why. So they go through the footage of her cell phone, and they see like this ghastly figure, like absolutely atrocious, bloated, like creepy looking thing. Like I can still fucking see it in my head, man. Whoever did like the set design or whatever, not set design, fucking makeup and shit for this movie, they did a phenomenal job, because I can still think about that thing. And I've seen this movie like possibly 5 years ago. I don't know. I don't remember when it came out, but it was scary as fuck. Heck, if that movie is out on a streaming service, I'm probably gonna watch it today after this. So she sees this scary thing, right? And it's through cell phone footage, and it looks fucking scary as shit. And at the end of the movie, I think they find her dead body, and it turns out that she had drowned. And when they pull the dead body out of the water, it is literally her. So the ghastly, nasty thing we saw in the cell phone, it was her. So she saw like a dead version of herself. So mean. So mean. But yeah, I'm guessing that's what happened here. The thing that came out of the thing that came out of the cornfield that chased them down, it was just dead Ted premonition. How pretty that is. Don't you guys just want to eat that? Are you guys hungry? A little bite. Yum 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 yum. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna watch that movie after this. I'm gonna see if it's streaming somewhere. Alright, the next story is called Cold as Clay. Cold as clay. A farmer had a daughter from whom he cared for more than anything on earth. Just like how I care about my bebitos. That's you guys. But she fell in love with a farmhand named Jim. Ooh, that darn Jim! Ooh, that darn Jim taking our wife. I mean, taking our daughter. Ooh, Jim, you stop flirting with my daughter, Jim. You son of a bitch. But the farmer did not think Jim was good enough for his daughter. And to keep them apart, he sent her to live with her uncle on the other side of the country. Damn. Bro, people be falling in love. Just let them love, man. Don't worry, bebitos. If you guys fall in love, I'll let you guys love. Alright? I'm not gonna be like this dad that was like, Jim, you're not good enough for my bebitos. If you guys want to love Jim, you totally can, okay? I'm not gonna be that dad. That's not gonna be me. Soon after she left, Jim got sick and he wasted away and died. Everyone said he died of a broken heart. And the farmer felt so guilty about Jim's death that he could not tell his daughter what had happened. So she continued to think about Jim and the life they might have had together. Damn. Let me see. By the way, ooh, fun fact, guys. Sam's got us a fun fact. Hold on, let me read this. By the way, using pomegranates in spooky season is appropriate. Pomegranates are used on Samhain in a beauty ritual. Ooh. Ooh, girls know like beauty. I didn't know that. No wonder I felt like... I don't know how to describe it, but I felt it. I felt that, the pomegranate-ness. I felt it. I don't know why. It was just a feeling. Look at all our beans! Also, the story's not done yet, guys. Look at these floating little guys. Have you guys ever heard of anyone die of a broken heart? I feel like it happens to old couples a lot. And it happened to my grandma too. Because after my dad passed away, she passed away a month after. But since I don't talk to my family, I'm speculating that she just got really sad that my dad passed away, and they didn't tell her until a month later too, so like she had no idea that he was gone. And I guess they told her and she just couldn't take the news well, and she passed away. But again, this is just speculation because I'm not on good terms with my family. So yeah. Only immediate family. Immediate family, I love them. Like if we're talking mom and siblings, yeah, I love them for sure. But like cousins and uncles, I'm not too sure about that. I'm not that close. Yeah, that can happen. Alright, so Jim died of a broken heart because because his dad wouldn't let the bebitos near them. And the bebitos are thinking about the life that they could have had, right? One night, many weeks later, there's a knock on her uncle's door. Ooh. And the girl opened the door and Jim was standing there. What the fuck? Jim, you coming back from the dead to visit some girl at her uncle's house? Did he really die? Hold on, let's read here. Your father asked me to get you, he said. I came on his best horse. Can you trust that? Would you guys do that? If my bebitos were in love with Jim, would you guys get on that horse with him? Nope. Me neither. It's kind of sus. But let's see what happens. I came on his best horse. Is there anything wrong? The bebitos asked. I don't know, he said. So she packed a few things and they left. She rode behind him, clinging to his waist. And soon he complained on the headache. Aches are something terrible, he told her. So she put her hand on his forehead and she said, why? You are as cold as clay, she said. I hope you're not ill. And she wrapped her handkerchief around his head. They traveled so swiftly that in a few hours they reached the farm. And the girl quickly dismounted and knocked on the door. Her father was startled to see her knock on the door. Didn't you send for me? She asked. No, I didn't, he said. She turned to Jim and he was gone. And so was the horse. They went to the stable to look for them, and the horse was there. And it was covered in sweat and trembling with fear. That's a scared horse. And there was no sign of Jim. There's no sign of Jim. Corvus, you got Cattuccino! Congratulations! Pomigo, hi! How's it going? Here, this is yours, Pomigo. What if I draw Pomigo as a pomegranate? Pomegranate? Huh? Huh? Right? Huh? Play on words? Dude, so Ghost rode this poor horse, so scared. Ooh. Yum yum. Welcome in, I'm just reading some spooky stuff. Many Celtic tales tell of happenings like this. Yeah, there's a lot of happenings like this. They just come back and ride a horse. I mean, not the horse riding part, just come back, you know. So the dad didn't send for her. The horse was scared. Terrified, her father told her the truth about Jim's death, and quickly he went to see Jim's parents, and they decided to open his grave. Just to see if he was dead, you know? What if he wasn't dead and he just dug himself out? But no. They opened his grave and the corpse was in the coffin. And around its head they found the girl's handkerchief! Bum bum bum! Now that's what I call a sticky situation. Big brain. The dead come and bring you to death, as well as on a horse. Then this girl got lucky, huh? Look how pretty that is. I wonder if I can... Doesn't that nightmare feel? Look at this. That's really fucking cool. I want to draw this later. Sorry, I'm just trying to get some good B-roll. That looks so fucking cool. That looks beautiful, right? Right? You know what? I like this story. Dad came clean and Jim died. Girl got to see her lover one more time. And the ghost got to keep a handkerchief. 10 out of 10 story, guys. Are you guys ready? Next story. This one's called The White Wolf. Bro, if a wolf be looking like this, I'd just like... I think it'd be sickly. Ghastly even. Absolutely stinky. A racist wolf? Nah, not all white wolves are racist. This one might be. But we'll see what happens, yeah? Ooh, look at the wolf. The timber wolves around French Creek had gotten out of hand. There are so many wolves, and the farmers could not stop them from killing their cattle and sheep. So the state put out a bounty on them. They would pay a hunter $10 for a wolf pelt he turned in. And let me tell you this, fellas, $10 was a lot. $10 was a lot for back in the day. Oh man. A butcher in town named Bill Williams. That was pretty good money. So he stopped working as a butcher and started killing wolves. And he was good at it. Every year he killed over 500 of them. Fuck. Okay, now I have to do math. 500 times 10? I just add a 0, right? 500 times 10, I just add a 0 at the end. That's like, 5,000, yeah. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sam. $5,000. How long? How long was he killing them? Every year. Wait, $5,000 a year? I'm pretty sure that was something. Yeah, just added a 0. I don't think $5,000 is even good for a month. Like, a lot of rent is like higher than that. For houses, at least. Oh, that was quite a bit of money back in those days, though. After 4 or 5 years, Bill had killed so many wolves, there were hardly any in the area. So he retired, and he vowed never to harm another wolf because wolves had made him rich. Vowing to save the things you killed. Jesus Christ. Then one day, a farmer had reported that a white wolf had killed 2 of his sheep. He shot it and hit it, but the bullets didn't have any effect. And soon that wolf had been seen all over the countryside, killing and running, and nobody could stop it. Bum bum bum! The white wolf has returned. One night, it came to Bill's yard and killed his pet cow? How could it do such a thing? My wife! My cow wife, no! You have to kill this son of a bitch now, Bill! Kill it for Babi! Well. Bill forgot about his decision to never harm another wolf. He went into town the next morning and he bought a young lamb for bait. Then he backed off about 50 yards and sat down under another tree, and with his gun on his lap he waited. Yeah, this guy was pissed. He forgot about his vow to never hurt another wolf. Bro killed his wife, my cow wife. I don't blame him. I'd do the same. Let's see what happens next. Ouch! Welcome back, Doltrax. At least I think that's you. When Bill didn't come back, his friends started looking for him. Finally, they found the lamb, and it was still tied to a tree. It was hungry, but it was alive. But then they found Bill, and he was still sitting against another tree. He was dead. His throat had been torn open, but there was no sign of the struggle. His gun hadn't been fired, and there's no tracks in the soil around him. And as for the white wolf, it was never seen again. Ooh. What? How'd you know it was me? Told you, Doltrax. Feel it in my bones. Felt it in my jimmies. Oh, he got what was coming towards him. But there was no sign of like any witches or anything. It was just like a white wolf. Not bad. I mean, there was signs of it being like supernatural because there's no tracks to show what had killed him. His throat was just slit open. Interesting. Also, Doltrax, what choking hazard popped up? I didn't get the chance to look at it. Ooh, this one's called the Haunted House. A spare from another world, yes. Ooh, it was a purple capsule? That was a rare. You got Billy Bourbon! What the fuck? Congratulations! You got Billy Bourbon! Bloop, 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 bloop. Alright, I'm almost done, guys. We just need that, and then this part. 2 rares in a row. Yeah, Billy the Bourbon. Alright, the Haunted House. This story could literally have anything. Literally anything. Like, I've heard so many stories called the haunted house. Like, this could literally be anything. You're lazy. Just eat it like an apple. Should I take a bite into this? Should I just take a bite into... Will that be cringe? I kinda don't want to bite it. Like, look at everything that's on here. Don't. Don't do it. Don't take a bite of it. Ooh, you guys are lucky Pomiko got little guy sipping. I was ready to bite this. The flesh don't taste great, man. Not even like bitter or anything. I'm doing a goof. Don't eat the flesh. Okay, good. A little guy sipping. We sipping, alright? We took a sip. It's haunted house time. Ugh, my back. Are you sure? Are you sure the flesh don't taste good? I mean, I'll chew it. You got Shadow Trude! Congratulations, Corvus! Let me just like sink my teeth into it. Yeah. Yeah. Bleh. 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 Hold on. Bleh. Bleh. It's bitter. The skin is bitter. Bleh. And it leaves like this pound, like this little bleh. Residue? Not residue, but it's like bitter, but lingering. Bleh. Hold up, let me drink some. Bleh. Mm. If you want something easier than pomegranate, get Johannes berries. It's edible but bitter, and the skin is also edible but only used for extract. Oh, I see. Johannes berries are basically nature taking pomegranates and saying, what if we made him grow like vines, like grapes? Ooh, I'm down to look for some. I'm down to look for some. We told you not to eat it, look what happened, and then you ate it. You don't like it. I know. Curiosity, cringe the boar, I suppose. I couldn't help it. I'll look for some Johannes berries. I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be fun to eat. They can be harder to find in the US, but they're common snack in Europe. Damn, maybe I can find some pickled ones to be shipped over? I'm not sure. Alright, the haunted house, you ready? I started peeling. I know I shouldn't have. Eat the golden nugget tangerine? No. Alright, one time, a preacher went to see if he could put a haunt to rest at a house in his settlement. The house had been haunted for about 10 years. Several people had tried to stay there all night, but they would get scared out by the haunt. Damn, this preacher is like, you know what? I'm fucking tired of these ghosts in these haunted houses. Time to put this haunt to rest. Evil dies tonight. So this preacher took his Bible and he went to the house. Went on in, built himself a good fire and lit a lamp. He sat there reading the Bible, like a good little preacher. And then just before midnight he heard something start up in the cellar. Walking back and forth and back and forth. It sounded like somebody was trying to scream, but got choked off. Yo, what the fuck? That sounds very, not safe for work. Not safe for this man reading. Really? In front of my Bible? Really? Look at this beauty. How beautiful that is. How beautiful that is. There's something mesmerizing and like gory about pomegranates, and just like the process of peeling. The peeling process has been very therapeutic to me, but also kind of like uneasy because I don't want to. Let me show you guys. I don't little guy Majin, I don't want to I don't want to squish it. I'm gonna squish this one for you guys. All right. I don't want to. Like, I'm not pressing it hard or anything. All right. Oh god! Oh fuck! Jesus. What the? Oh fuck. Look what you guys did. Oh my god, my glasses, hold up. It's all over my glasses! And my face. I need to wipe my face. The fuck? It was so angry. Look at all that juice. Jesus. That was a jump scare. Is there any on the camera? Congratulations, you're no longer a pomegranate virgin. I missed it. Someone clip it. Yeah, you guys can clip it. Oh my god, my glasses are a fucking mess though. I need like glasses cleaner for this. Like, oh, you got Garu. Congratulations, Stoltrax. I'm eating your pomegranate. Let me see. Pro tip: if you want to avoid dark and nefarious spirits, don't do religious shit. Fair. Fair. I think that works. Holy beans. I just wanted it to pop, like politely. Please pop politely. And it like splattered all over my face. It covered my glasses and then like my face, and holy shit. And I think parts of my neck. Holy fuck. And it was so abrupt that it like legit scared me. Pro tip: if you don't want to be bonked, then don't make yourself bonkable. Thank you, Doltrax. Thank you for the bonk. That's what she said, of course. Oh my god. See, this is why it's scary, like peeling pomegranates, because I don't want to go through that experience. And like it's just gonna pop all over the place, you know? But there you go. If you guys are good, I'll pop another one at the end of the stream, but I popped it, alright? Okay, so Preacher goes to the house. He wants to stop the haunting. He's chilling, reading his Bible by the fire. And he hears someone like walking up in the cellar, in the attic or whatever. And it wants to scream, but it keeps getting choked down. Alright? That's kind of sucks. But you know, there's a lot of thrashing around and struggling, and finally everything got quiet. Now that's kind of... That could just be raccoons. That could just be raccoons, okay? Maybe when I get a pomegranate, who cares about being slow? I'm just gonna grab a bunch and then remove the skin. I wish that was the case. Oh. Would you look at that? You just remove the skin, huh? Look at that. Someone's just getting murdered and the priest's just sitting there doing nothing. Exactly. The old preacher took up his Bible again, but before he could start reading, he heard footsteps coming up the cellar stairs, and he watched the door to the cellar. But the footsteps kept getting closer and closer. He saw the doorknob turn, and then the door began to open, and he jumped and hollered, "What do you want?" The door shut back easy-like, and there wasn't a sound. The preacher was trembling a little, and he finally opened the Bible and read a while. And he got up and laid the book on the chair and went to the mending of the fire. And this preacher kind of brave though. For real, for real. Then the hunt started walking again, and step, step, step up the cellar stairs. The old preacher sat watching the door, and saw the doorknob turn and the door open, and it looked like a young woman. Ooh, a preacher's worst nemesis, a woman! Who are you? What do you want? He said. He hasn't even said the Saint Michael and Archangel prayer yet. What a noob. Alright guys, a woman just showed up. How beautiful this is. And I still have more. Once women show up, you know the party gonna start. Or shit's gonna go down. Or you're gonna be wrong. Most likely you will be wrong. Once the woman shows up, you will be wrong. Oh fuck! What the hell? What the fuck? This is scary. Not the woman. This is worse. You know what? I want to scare you guys, so I'll keep this up like this. And I'll read until I'm done reading the page. But this is gonna stare at you guys for a bit, okay? I'm sorry if you guys are scared. You guys are gonna have to look at this woman. If I have to look at this woman, you have to look at it too. I don't know if you guys can see I'm kind of shaking. The haunt sort of swayed, like she didn't know what to do, and then faded out. The old preacher waited and waited, and when he didn't hear any more noises, he went over and shut the door. He was sweating and trembling all over, but he was a brave man and he thought he'd be able to see it through, so he turned his chair to where he could watch, and he sat down and waited. It wasn't long before he heard the haunt up again, slowly. Step, 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 step. Closer and closer, step, step. And it was right at the door. The preacher stood up and held his Bible out before him. And then the knob turned slowly and the door opened wide. This time the preacher spoke quietly. He said, "In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, who are you and what do you want?" The hunt came right across the room, straight to him, and took a hold of his coat. It was a young woman, about 20 years old, and her hair was torn and tangled. The flesh was dropping off her face, so he could see bones and parts of her teeth. She had no eyeballs, but there was a sort of blue light way in the back of her sockets. She had no nose to her face. She started talking. It sounded like her voice was coming and going with the wind blowing. She told about her how her lover had killed her for her money and buried her in the cellar. She said that if the preacher could dig up her bones and bury her properly, she could rest. Then she told him to take the end joint of the little finger of her left hand and to lay it in the collection. Ooh, bruja is bruja. And the collection plate next to the church meeting, and he'd find out who had murdered her. Murder mystery? There, it's gone. You guys are safe now. I'm sorry I scared you guys. Murder mystery. Ooh, take her finger, put it on the donation plate at the next church meeting. We about to catch a murderer, guys. We about to catch a murderer. Let's see who fucking did it. Let me see. If you come back here once more after that, you'll hear my voice at midnight and I'll tell you where my money is hid. And you can give it to the church. That's so sweet of her. That's a good ghost. Babi the murderer. Not this time. I wasn't paid for this. I don't murder people for their money. People pay me to murder people. And they pay me money. But not the other way around. Look at this. Beautiful. Alright, let's see if they catch the murderer. You guys ready? Girl donating her money. Girl donating her money to the church. Babi murdered me, chat. And no one can hear you scream, Dolchax. Babi, can I pay you to murder the priest? Possibly. He is a man of the church, though. Alright, let's see. Let's see what happens. Ready? The haunt sobbed like she was tired. She sunk down into the floor and was gone. The preacher found her bones and buried them in the graveyard. What a good guy. The next Sunday, the preacher put the finger bone in the collection plate. And when a certain man happened to touch it, it stuck to his hand. The man jumped up and rubbed and scraped and tore at the bone, trying to get it off. And he went to screaming like he was going crazy. And well, he confessed to the murder, and they took him to jail. They found him, guys! After the man was hung, the preacher went back to the house one midnight, and the haunt's voice told him to dig under the heart rock. Hearth rock? He did, and he found a big sack of money. And where the haunt had held on his coat, the print of those bony fingers still burned right into the cloth, and it never did come out. The end. Wow. Murder mystery solved. Also, the church got money. Solved. Prayerfully before he finds out who the murderer is. Who the murderer is me?
Wow.
Totally wasn't me. Wow. Wow indeed. Well, I hope you guys had fun. We actually reached the end of our pomegranate peeling. I hope you found this stream appealing. Let's go. Look at this. That's it. That's the last of it. That's the last of it. I can't believe Babi murdered me, chat. I know, right? Look at this. We did it, guys. 2 hours of scary story. It took me 2 hours to peel this pomegranate from start to finish. Look at this. That's some good stuff. Why would Babi murder me? I did nothing wrong, exactly. Alright, I'm gonna pop these all in my mouth. I think we're done for the day. Is there anyone you guys want to raid? I'll pop these all in my mouth. She murdered you because she loves you. I love all my bebitos equally. Alright. Here's the fruit of our labor. Here is a mouthful of pomegranate seeds. Super tasty. Super tasty. Wow, that's really good. These bad boys, they came from my backyard. That's the only reason I'm peeling pomegranates. They're so good. What the heck? I'm gonna be eating these later. Now I have diabetes. Ah! Sorry, I bumped into the thing. But who do you guys want to raid? Okay, let me show you guys the mess I made over here. Nom nom nom. This is the pomegranate we peeled. Too messy. Oh, Corvus, you got Garu. You know what you could do with those pomegranate seeds? Make it into a smoothie. Oh, that'd be so good. What should I use as a base? No! Oh my god! Do you guys remember that pomegranate I popped? It popped onto my screen. I have pomegranate juice on my screen. My fucking computer screen. Yeah, what the fuck? I'm gonna have to clean this. Oh my god. How did it get so far? I'm okay. I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna pop another one because I don't want more I don't want more pomegranate flying around all over the place. You goof, I know. Good luck cleaning that. I'll try. Did it come back with the horse like that one guy? The pomegranate? Yes. Oh no, not the screen! Okay, so Randon is playing Fear and Hunger. They're my favorite VTuber in the world. Tipanya is doing some studying. Oh, Rusto's playing Terraria. But Kiyomi is playing Tears of the Kingdom. Pesito's playing Amnesia. Rebirth. Ooh. Hunting geoglyphs today, you know what happens. Boredom is playing Tears of the Kingdom 2. I think since we're doing spooky season, we should go say hi to Rusto. He's a skeleton VTuber. Don't you need to do more tiers soon? Yeah, eventually. I think if I do Tears of the Kingdom again, I would want to hunt the geoglyphs, like the memories, because I'm not too sold on the game yet. And there really isn't anything I want to do in the game. I haven't touched it at all. But we'll see how that goes. I did want to play Minecraft for you guys, but maybe some other time. I'm cherry blossom hunting. But thank you everybody for coming. Let's go say hi to Rusto. Right now they're playing Terraria. So, and then I'll give you guys some raid message. Rusto. Thanks for the stream, it was fun. I know, right? I had a lot of fun. I think next time I read for you guys, we'll do some pumpkin carving and I'll have Sen on stream with me. What do you guys think? Pumpkin carving with Sen and reading scary stories. Because we're not even done with this book yet. We're not even done with the book yet. So like we have plenty of stuff to do. I'll do this next week if you guys are down. Cause that'll give me some time to buy a pumpkin. I can do some. I'm gonna open up commissions again soon. And I'll use a bit of the money to buy a pumpkin. Alright, there's a sub-board raid message and the non-sub raid message. Thank you everybody for coming. I had a lot of fun. We peeled the whole pomegranate together, and if you guys want to keep reading It's Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, I highly recommend it. There's 3 of these books. They're really fun. Alright? I love you guys. I'll see you guys on Friday. See you guys on Friday, Professor Layden. Bye!
Do we have any mods around? Dultrax, Sentinel Sam, Pomiko-wise, welcoming everyone. Thanks for the raid, Bobby. Okay, I don't think my mods aren't around, so I will give you a shout out. Fine, I'll do it myself. Where are you up to? Up. Thank you. Thank you. Boom. Literally shitting myself right now. Welcome in everyone. I'm over. I'm Rusto. I'm a variety VTuber. I'm playing my first ever playthrough of Terraria Calamity mod. Never done it before.